my favorite characters would be Tokyo, Nairobi, and the Professor. Like I drool, I literally drool. Like Nairobi is so cool, like my best character. But I love Sherry because it has got romance going on. The cool. It just had to come during my shooting time. Everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Shreya. I make all kinds of videos. So before moving on with today's video, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload my next video. And please don't forget to follow me on my Instagram as well. I'm highly active, and please, I would highly request all of you guys to tag me when you take inspired pictures from the videos, from my previous photoshoot videos. So without wasting any time, let's move on with today's video. So as you have already read from the title, I'll be talking about 10 shows, 10 series in Netflix which you can binge watch during this quarantine time. So moving on with the first show. So the first show would be Money Heist. I mean, it's the most highly famous series and the most happening series which is going on right now. Everybody is talking about Money Heist. Everybody is like going crazy about anything that's happening in there, whether the characters, how the characters are probably building up, and what are the odds that might happen in the series. So this show currently has 4 seasons. If I'm not wrong, I may be wrong, but I think it has 4 seasons. I have watched it till season 4, and I cannot even spill the beans about what is happening and what has happened. If you guys haven't watched it yet, please make sure to go and watch it. So this is particularly the incident of where they move on with the plan of taking over the Royal Mint of Spain and printing numerous euros and everything. So this whole series has got, you know, love, action, drama, and everything. Like, I seriously, my favorite characters would be Tokyo, Nairobi, and the Professor. Like I drool, I literally drool. Like Nairobi is so cool, like my best character. So the second number series, which is one of my favorite, again, I mean, Money Heist is my favorite, and this is also one of my favorites, and the series is Riverdale, and it is going on till I guess 8 seasons if I'm not wrong, and there must be a final episode which came out last Monday. I haven't watched it yet, but I don't want to give you guys any type of incidents that is happening in season 8, because probably there might be many of you who haven't even started off with the series called Riverdale. So let me brief you about it. Riverdale is about Archie, Betty, Jughead, and Veronica. They are teenagers, but they're tackling enough sinister happenings and bloodthirsty criminals in their whole Riverdale city. So it's like Riverdale is a place where these 4 people are thriving on with some sinister happenings and this and that and everything. And there are lots and lots of scenes, some small happenings, some small connections, and I personally like this series because the way they investigate, the way they tackle things, the way they try to figure out the truth is very good. I mean, I personally love it because of this reason. It has got a lot of drama, it has got school musicals, it has got romance going on. The cool. It just had to come during my shooting time. And talking about my favorite characters in this show particularly would be Archie. I mean, I love all the characters, but Archie, I like Betty, I like Jughead. Yes, of course, I personally love Jughead more. I mean, every bit of his body language, every bit of his this and that and everything, I am just personally drooling over him. And one more character which I feel is like top class I know Veronica has her own signature pearls and everything dressing up, and Betty has her own, plain basic t-shirts with a collar with some jewels on it. She has her own statements, but I love Cheryl. So the third show would be, it's very new. I don't think that if you guys have watched it or not, but I guess it has got 2 seasons right now currently, and maybe some new episode has come up on someone. So this is the series about Never Have I Ever. It's very new. It has got Devi. It has got an Indian touch to it. I personally loved it because it's finding TV series with some Indian philosophies and Indian cultures going on and everything. It is a teenage drama, obviously, but with the incorporation of the Indian thing with it, it makes it much more interesting for people to watch. I personally loved it with the personal details of how the show starts off with Devi going off to her first day of school, after she was crippled and everything, and how she is worshipping to the god before going out of school, and the whole drama that happens between a mom and a daughter. I mean, it's totally relatable at that age, and it's pretty good. So this series is about a complicated life, rather about an Indian American teenager. So if talking about my personal characters in this whole series, it would be definitely Devi, would be definitely her cousin sister, I can't recall her name right now, and would be the psychologist whom Devi goes. I cannot speak furthermore because I'll be telling the whole story of Never Have I Ever until I've watched, and you guys might be blaming me that I've spilled everything that I've seen, and I don't want to do that. So please go ahead and check the series out. So the fourth series which you can binge watch currently is Stranger Things. I know that many people have already watched Stranger Things, probably season 1 and season 2. There are new seasons which have recently come up, so you can definitely go ahead and check it out. And the series, it's mostly about the mysteries, and it's mostly some scenes you might not love some scenes in this whole series. There are particular scenes which have been mentioned while they are playing, so you can some scenes are gross even, so yes, few people might find it interesting, few people might find it mysterious enough to move on watching with it, and few people might find it absurd, and because few scenes are obnoxious and they disturb your mind altogether. I'm not going against it, but I personally feel that the series is good. So yeah. So the fifth series, I guess this series is when I was working, I was going to my office and all. So my colleagues and I, we had this whole conversation about how the series is going on, how it's developing, and how it's really natural and it's very raw. I love the series, and it is sex education. I guess they have 2 seasons right now. I have watched it all, and it's very typical and peculiar. There are many people around the globe who have certain questions, who have certain problems, who are going through some dilemma, and they're in a fix to whether it would be appropriate to ask someone about it. And I guess this is very important even for people to know and people to gain knowledge about something, because until and unless you are 101% sure about something, you cannot do it. You cannot satisfy even your own mindset, and because you have been growling around with numerous amount of questions. I feel that this is a very important show. I don't know till how long it will go on, because there are obviously many controversies going on and on. So I'm pretty in a fix of how long they can move on with the series. So this actually happens when people don't even know that you exist in a classroom, rather in an assembly hall. So when you get that one chance where people can actually know you and people can actually understand and what your expertise you are in, so you would definitely want to incorporate that and would definitely want to give it in limelight and make it more better so that many other people comes to know about you. So that is what happens in the series. The sixth series which you can definitely binge watch is Lucifer. I loved his whole character, his whole aura, his whole body language, and I remember being in my college days and I drooled over him so much that I used to save and collect pictures of Lucifer and I used to send it across to all my friends and we used to talk about it. So I miss those canteen times in my college life. I really do miss them. So this series is about Lucifer. He's a demon who returns from hell to reside in Los Angeles, and he runs a club. He soon gets involved with the local police and assists them in solving tricky criminal cases. So it's about solving our mysteries and everything. It has got romance, it has got everything. I personally feel that all of you guys will enjoy it thoroughly. So the 7th series, if I'm not wrong, you can totally binge watch in Peaky Blinders. I haven't watched it yet, but I have heard from my friends that it's really good and I should give it a try myself. But since they have given me a nod, I know that that might be really good. So that is why I am also encouraging you guys and advising you guys that you can definitely go on and watch this series. So the 8th series, I remember particularly that this series, one of my colleagues in my office had advised to watch because he found it really interesting, and since he knows that my most favorite genres are obviously romance, but thrilling, some mysterious things and everything, so he recommended me. I haven't again watched this series yet because I've been so busy with my own work, and I'll definitely watch it sometime soon. So this series Lock and Key, if you guys have watched it already, you can comment down below as to what were your favorite characters and which incidents made it more interesting. So yeah, I'll be definitely checking all of you guys' comments. So the 9th series which I would highly recommend people watching is Extraction. It just came a few weeks ago and I know many of you guys have already watched it. Many of you have watched it already, I can guarantee on that. So please mention down in the comment section as to which characters you loved, how was the guy's performance, and how was everything. I would definitely like to know about your own reviews as well. So the last series which I'll be talking about today would be Dark. Dark is not so known, but definitely it's worth watching. So please go ahead and watch this series. You can binge watch, make some snacks for yourself, and you can definitely go and watch it without any questions in your head. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hope you guys try out, and please don't forget to mention in the comment section below as to your favorite characters, any incident that made it more interesting and you got more drooled over. So I would definitely like to know all you guys' reviews on all these series if you have watched. So see you next time, and hope that all of you guys stay safe and stay at home as much as possible, guys. So see you next time. Bye.